Ever wondered how your pet cat's nose could be similar to your own fingerprint? It's a curious question, isn't it? You might be thinking, how could a tiny, damp pink button on a cat's face have anything in common with the whorls and loops that make up the unique pattern on your fingertips? But stay with me on this one. You see, both a cat's nose and a human's fingerprint are one-of-a-kind identifiers. That's right, just like no two fingerprints are the same, no two cat noses are the same either. Each one carries a unique pattern, a distinctive signature that sets it apart from every other cat nose in the world. Quite fascinating, isn't it? Now, when you look at your own fingers, what do you see? You probably notice the intricate patterns, the swirls and loops that make up your fingerprints. These patterns are so unique that they can be used to identify you among billions of people. They're like your own personal barcode, a stamp of your individuality. Now let's shift our focus to our feline friends. When you look at a cat's nose, you might see it as just another part of the cat's cute face. But upon closer inspection, you'll notice a series of tiny bumps and ridges. These form a pattern that is unique to each cat. Just like your fingerprints, a cat's nose print is a distinct identifier, a testament to its individuality. It's a strange comparison, we know. But as we delve deeper into this topic, you'll see that the science behind it is not only fascinating, but also has practical applications. It might even change the way you look at your furry friend. So, are you ready to embark on this journey of exploration and discovery? A journey that will take you from the tips of your fingers to the tip of a cat's nose? By the end of this video, you'll understand why this seemingly odd comparison isn't so strange after all. First, let's delve into what makes your fingerprint so special. You see, each and every one of us has a set of fingerprints that are just as unique as we are. From the moment we're born, our fingerprints are already taking shape, and they stay with us for the rest of our lives. Picture this. Before you were even born, when you were still floating around in your mother's womb, your fingers started to develop unique patterns. The pressure, temperature, and the position of your tiny fingers all played a role in creating the intricate loops, whorls, and arches that make up your fingerprints. It's like a tiny personal work of art created by nature itself. Now let's imagine we've zoomed in on your fingertip. What do we see? We notice a series of ridges and valleys, forming a pattern. No two people, not even identical twins, have the same fingerprint pattern. It's this uniqueness that makes fingerprints so valuable in the field of forensics. In the world of crime scene investigation, a clear fingerprint can be as good as a signed confession. Our prints can tell a story, leaving a trail of where we've been and what we've touched. It's like leaving tiny, invisible autographs everywhere we go. It's no wonder that fingerprints have been used for over 100 years to identify individuals in criminal investigations, and even in day-to-day transactions like unlocking your smartphone. But it's not just about crime scenes and high-tech gadgets. Fingerprints have a more profound significance. They are a testament to our individuality, a symbol of our uniqueness. They are a part of our identity, as integral to us as our name and our face. So, fingerprints are our unique identifiers. But how does a cat's nose come into the picture? Well, prepare to be amazed as we delve into the fascinating world of feline nose prints and discover how our furry friends share this unique trait with us. Now, shift your attention to your feline friend's nose. This is where the magic happens. A cat's nose is a beautiful mosaic of various textures and patterns, all of which are unique to each individual cat. But what is it about a cat's nose that makes it so special? Let's delve deeper. The texture of a cat's nose is akin to a rough yet delicate sandpaper. This is due to the countless tiny bumps and ridges that cover the surface. These tiny bumps, known as papillae, serve a purpose beyond mere texture. They aid in the cat's superior sense of smell by increasing the surface area of the nose, allowing more scent particles to be captured. But what about the pattern? Take a closer look and you'll notice that the arrangement of these bumps and ridges is not random. Rather, they form a unique pattern, much like the lines on a human fingerprint. This pattern is not just skin deep, it extends down to the deeper layers of the skin, giving it a three-dimensional aspect. This pattern is as unique to each cat as a fingerprint is to each human. You'll also notice that a cat's nose has a variety of colors, This is due to the pigmentation in the cat's skin. The color can range from pink to black, and it can even be a combination of colors. This coloration, along with the unique pattern, contributes to the overall uniqueness of each cat's nose. So the next time you look at your cat, take a moment to appreciate their nose. It's not just a cute little button-like feature on their face. It's a complex, unique identifier that sets them apart from all other cats. And who knows, maybe one day we'll be able to use these patterns to identify lost or stolen cats, just as we use fingerprints to identify humans. Just as each human has a unique fingerprint, every cat boasts a distinct nose pattern. So remember, your cat's nose is more than just a sensory organ. It's a feline fingerprint, a testament to their individuality. Surprised? Let's delve into the science behind this. You see, the unique pattern found on a cat's nose, much like a human fingerprint, is a result of complex biological processes. Let's break it down. In the womb, a human's fingerprints begin to form around the 10th week of pregnancy. This formation is influenced by a variety of factors, including the position of the fetus and the density of the amniotic fluid. As the fetus moves and touches its surroundings, pressure points form on the fingers, creating unique ridge patterns. No two humans will ever share the same set of fingerprints, not even identical twins. This is because, while genetics do play a role in the general shape and pattern of the ridges, the specific details are formed by a random process, making each fingerprint a unique identifier. Now, let's talk about our feline friends. The pattern on a cat's nose is also formed in the womb, but it's not exactly the same process. Unlike humans, cats don't use their noses for tactile exploration. Instead, their nose patterns are formed by the distribution of pigmented skin cells, which are influenced by factors like blood flow and cell growth. This process is similar to how a human's skin color is determined. The ridges and bumps on a cat's nose, which give it its unique pattern, are formed by the arrangement of these pigmented cells. Just like human fingerprints, no two cats will have the same nose pattern. This is due to the randomness of cell distribution and growth, which is influenced by a myriad of factors during the cat's development in the womb. So in essence, the distinct patterns on both a cat's nose and a human's fingerprints are a result of unique biological processes. They're influenced by a combination of genetic and environmental factors that occur during development. So the uniqueness of a cat's nose and a human's fingerprint boils down to our biology. Now that we've established this fascinating similarity, what's the practical use, you may be wondering? Well, these unique identifiers, like human fingerprints and cat's nose prints, can be put to use in a variety of ways. Imagine you've lost your cat, a heartbreaking situation that no pet owner wants to face. But what if you had a unique identifier, something as unique as a fingerprint, to help find your furry friend? That's where the cat's nose print comes in. Just like our fingerprints, each cat's nose print is unique to them. This means that, in theory, a lost cat could be identified by their nose print. This could dramatically increase the chances of reuniting lost pets with their owners, and alleviate some of the stress and worry that comes with a lost pet situation. But it's not all serious business. This unique identifier can also be used for a bit of fun. Picture this: a pet identification game at a family gathering or a community event. Everyone brings a print of their cat's nose and participants have to match the nose prints to the correct cat. It's a fun way to engage with our pets, learn more about them, and bring a community together. Or perhaps you're a budding artist looking for a new project. Why not create a print of your cat's nose and use it as the basis for a piece of artwork? It's a unique and personal way to celebrate your feline friend. So, beyond just being a fascinating comparison, the similarity between a cat's nose and a human's fingerprint has real-world applications. From helping to find lost pets, to inspiring community games or artistic projects, this quirky fact can be put to practical use. So while it may seem like a fun fact, this information has practical implications. It goes to show that even the smallest details can have a big impact, and that there's always something new to learn about our feline friends. As we conclude, let's recap what we've learned today. We started off by drawing an unusual, yet fascinating comparison between the uniqueness of a cat's nose and a human's fingerprint. Who would have thought that these two seemingly unrelated things could share such a profound similarity? We took a deep dive into the world of the human fingerprint, exploring how each one of us has a unique pattern that remains unchanged throughout our lives. These intricate swirls and loops, formed even before our birth, serve as an unchangeable identifier, a signature of our individuality. Then we ventured into the realm of our feline friends, learning about the uniqueness of a cat's nose. Just as distinct as our fingerprints, each cat's nose has a one-of-a-kind pattern of bumps and ridges. Whether you have a sleek Siamese or a fluffy Maine Coon at home, rest assured that their cute little noses are as unique as they are. We also delved into the science behind this phenomenon. We learned about the genetic and environmental factors that contribute to these unique patterns, both in our fingerprints and on a cat's nose. The intricate dance of nature and nurture plays out on a microscopic scale to create these individual masterpieces. But it's not just about the fascinating science. We also discussed the practical applications of this uniqueness. From crime scene forensics using fingerprints to identify individuals, to the burgeoning field of pet identification using nose prints, this knowledge has real-world significance. So we've journeyed from the tip of a human finger to the nose of a cat, discovering the amazing science and practical applications of these unique identifiers along the way. It's been quite a ride, hasn't it? Next time you look at your cat's nose or your own fingerprint, remember, each is a unique piece of nature's art,